Ooh, the Asylum version of Phantom Thread is not very good. Great. Literally a vanity project. So I guess you could say these are the elements of style?
The first step toward a professional haircut is to have your implements in good repair and in a sanitary condition at all times.
Well, I'm out.
The Yoyette clamp can be used very successfully for parting, blocking, and holding the hair. For wet hair shaping, the razor with a guard is preferred.
Sweeney Todd style.
The following hand positions will help you develop skill and accuracy. The exposed blade should be directed away from you during tapering so that the hair strand goes over the cutting blade before coming in contact with the guard.
Are you sure?
The various
Because
hand positions determine the amount of taper you may achieve for different styling effects.
remember to cut against the vein for best results.
The changing of your blade frequently is very important. This can be done rapidly and makes the hair shaping much easier.
This is my razor. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Your scissor has one movable blade which is on the thumb side. The hand should be stationary at all times with only the thumb moving.
Now in Canada, the whole thing's flip-flopped.
You will note on the thinning shear there is one serrated blade and one movable blade.
Yeah, I noticed.
Here again, the holding of the instrument is very important.
Hold scissors. Got it.
We control it while combing the hair at the same time.
Now let's practice on the cat. The tailored neckline and contour shaping. A Star Wars story.
For this tailored style, we start with our guide on the nape line. We work from the center toward the right, cleaning up the neckline as we go.
Think of it as follicle
This
genocide.
is very important. Keep the shear flat to the neck so that you don't injure your patron.
I would never.
Graduate your comb upward. Your comb is your guide.
Go to heck, Jiminy Cricket. The comb's calling the shots now, baby.
Work always with your shear
Paul Shear?
over your comb,
Resist the urge to carve your initials.
repeatedly checking your guideline.
And your privilege. And yourself before you wreck yourself.
You will note how the hair is contoured upward, bringing the hair back to the base of the comb. Bring the guide up to the beginning of the earlobe. For this tailored neckline,
This is vampire porn.
if you desire a little longer neckline, depending on the patron's neck proportion, we can use a little additional length.
Did you just call me fat?
Now use an effilating movement around the ear.
I will do no such thing.
This will give you softness for the forward movement, which is going to be used with this tailored style.
Is it too late to make me look like Beyonce?
Comb the hair downward and check it.
If it's still there, cut it off.
After you have given the proper taper, constantly work your guidelines to achieve smoothness and perfection in the gradation.
Step it up. This ain't supercuts.
Work from the center to the left. Here again, we go up approximately to the earlobe.
Give or take.
We must not get too high behind the ear. Keep it approximately to the earlobe.
Yeah. You mentioned that.
Some necklines require slightly higher movements, such as does our model today with her shorter neck.
Watch it,
Many
bub.
times we will leave it lower, depending on the style or length of the neckline.
Giraffes present a challenge.
Graduate the hair up again, bringing it back into the base of the comb.
Here's a pro tip. Throw some pasta at the haircut, and if it sticks, you're done.
We will demonstrate this with a lighter comb, so that you can actually see the hair come back into the base of the comb.
Oh yeah, that is hair.
Here you will note the hair as it falls to the base.
All your base are belong to
Now,
Vidal
this is very
Sassoon.
important to ensure that you have proper blending on the neckline without any coarse abruptness to the hair.
Didn't realize hair was such a
Feather
snowflake.
the hair at the nape so that you eliminate a heavy line.
Eliminate hairy lime? What's that?
Now, graduating upward, hold the hair out erect from the scalp. Hold the hair high, bringing the hair to the base of the comb and cutting with a blunt movement.
If they're not screaming and begging you to stop, you're doing it wrong.
Check your guideline again to make sure you have the guide in the proper contour line with the shape of the head.
What, I'm a phrenologist all of a
Set
sudden?
your top sections down next and blend those with your guideline with an effilating movement, a slithering movement with the shears so that you have quite an extensive taper on the ends.
When do I plug in the vacuum attachment?
Here again, you can hold the hair erect and cut against the base of the comb.
So how's the weather where you live around
Now,
here
this
much?
tapers down to the neckline, giving a softness to the nape with no bluntness or heaviness at the nape line itself. Graduate upwards, letting one section down at a time.
Like a conductor breaking up with his orchestra. French horns, it's not working out. Violins, it's not you, it's me.
Now with tapering, graduating, and fitting the hair down close to the neckline. On the sides, we use a diagonal parting holding the hair taut, combing it forward, and using a slight slithering movement to remove the desired amount of hair.
Just get in there, wriggle around, make the hair your bitch.
When the hair is quite curly, it is helpful to dampen the hair to remove some of the curl. This will straighten the hair so that we can check the length of the hair properly and give us a better view of our actual hair cutting results.
Optimally, you should only cut hair underwater.
Of course, this should be done only prior to the final cutting. A little bit of cutting can be done with your shear after the hair has been dampened, but generally speaking, we prefer to do our wet hair cutting with a razor rather than with a scissor.
Just give me a crew cut and let me go.
However, we can remove some irregularities, which we may have missed with our razor, by the use of the shear.
If you have access to a pizza cutter, even better.
Now, with the bang arrangement, comb the hair down, here again using quite an extensive slithering movement, so the hair will be soft and casual over the forehead, without too much heaviness.
Great, now I gotta worry that my hair's too fat?
Comb the hair into position each time to make sure your length is proper.
Consult your priest, rabbi, imam, or Gwyneth Paltrow. For this part, just do a normal haircut. No narration needed. That's right.
Comb the haircut thoroughly when you are through, directing the hair in the lines of the desired style.
In this case, the Nancy and Sluggo style.
The hair should be groomed thoroughly before the patron leaves if she does not desire a shampoo and wave.
Who doesn't like a nice wave?
Now this is very important. Never let your patron leave the salon
Ever?
without having her hair combed neatly and being well groomed.
Unless you're trying to sabotage a sworn enemy, then just go to town on her dome.
If our patron were not to have a shampoo and set and comb out, we would dress her hair similar to this.
If your patron doesn't look like this, dispose of it promptly and get a new one. The right side of my head was washed with Head and Shoulders. The left side of my head is missing!
We did give her a set and a comb out.
And a sand and shellac. We replaced her hair with a Lego hairpiece.
Now it was quick and easy from the tailored style cut.
Wait, that's it? What about my lollipop? I was a very good boy. Bye, guys. See ya. Thanks for watching. And hey, if you want all the fun with shorts, please check out my Patreon where you can get early access to every video, free goodies, and starting now, a bonus Patreon exclusive episode every month. All that for a pledge of as little as $1 per video. Thank you, patrons. I'm crazy about you. I love you. Bye.